Hello, everyone. My name is Wiley Brazier, and I am a Google certified trainer and innovator. This video is to address using Google Meet for live instruction. I've received some questions regarding making sure that students have correct access to the Google Meet and that they don't have access to it after class is over. So the first things first is you need to make sure that you are using the Google Meet that is integrated directly with Google Classroom. You can find it on the Stream tab of your Google Classroom homepage. It's right there in the header, just underneath the class code. If you don't see it, you can go over to Settings and then scroll down under General, and you can generate the Meet link there. Make sure that you also let it be visible to students, and that way they'll be able to see it there in the stream. And you don't have to worry about them accessing it because, again, that Google Meet that is located in your Google Classroom is serves as a nickname created Meet link. And what happens with those is that no one can enter before the organizer. And as the teacher, you are the organizer of that live classroom Google Meet. So that way, when you organize or you enter into the classroom, that's when the URL becomes active and other people can then enter into it. Now, to prevent students from hanging out in the classroom afterwards, you just need to make sure that you are the last one to leave the Google Meet. So it's very much like your physical classroom. You wouldn't let kids hang out in your physical classroom at the school without you being present. So you make sure that all of them have exited first and then you end the meet. Once you end the meet, that URL for the meet is broken and no one else can re-enter. I do want to also address for things like parent conference nights, or right now schools are doing virtual parent orientations. Those links in Google Meet in the Google Classroom should not be used for those because those parents don't have a domain username that they can log in to view it. In those cases, that's where you would then use either a Google Calendar or create it from from Gmail. I would recommend Google Calendar though. That way, they get a calendar invite. And when you create a Google Meet with a Google Calendar invite, the URL to the Meet is immediately active and anyone can enter as soon as it's created, even before the organizer enters. All right. And so then once the organizer enters, the Meet is still active. And after you leave, it does still remain active and anyone can re enter into that specific URL for the Meet. All right. And so those are when you create it with Google Calendar and Gmail. Those are non nicknamed meets. And those are just live virtual spaces that can be entered at any time again and again by anyone with the URL.